Hey, the moment, friends! Ending here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were getting ready to talk to
Looks
Morflack.
like this is your lucky day, Vermin. Now you're working for me.
You had better prove yourself useful, or it's back to the pits with you. Shaki may want you alive, but my friends are quite skilled at inflicting enough pain to hurt, but not enough to kill. Unless I give them the word, that is. Then it's all killing.
We're all servants of Shaku here, but some of us have more freedom than others.
I am one of these, little man, and in return I help my friends. I've assigned one of my trusted lackeys to watch you while you do my work. If he lets you out of his sight, rattle your shackles to draw him near. If he does this too often, he may find out in my favor. Then out of his head, in that order.
If you need to resummon Morflack's lackey, use the shackles you now have within your inventory and not on your wrists, and he will appear. Whoa, you are big.
You heard the boss. If we stay in line, he treats us well.
And everybody wins. But if you cross him, that's another story. Sometimes an Uruk gets it into his head to try to displace Morflack. He thinks maybe he's in charge. He'll be noticed by the old man and given some treat. He sees what Morflack has, and he wants it. It's in his best interest not to cross the boss, but he forgets it. The boss gave me the name of some of the boys who might be planning on acting up. The names are Glulach, Hotail, and Flamach. Let's pay one of them a visit. That might put fear into Morflack back in the others, where it should be. I could use a fight.
The best interests. Alright. Well, you know, this beats out the whole Celebrimbor torture thing in Shadow of Mordor. Saruman is a much nicer guy than Sauron, it would appear, in the Warner Brothers canon. Alright. Let's see here. Got all sorts of mountains around us. Trolls guarding the exit. No hope of escape. At least not yet. Okay, that is a very fast wheel over there. Anyway, let's keep making our way over here. I always love the pit. I mean, look down there. There's like all this stuff going on both sides. Alright. Let's talk to this guy.
You're one of Morflack's new pets, are you?
Well, the way I see it, you'll end up the same way as all the others. And maybe I'll be the one to help you on your way. Morflack cannot protect you here.
Stay out of the fight, Overseer. Wouldn't want you to help. Even though it's your quest. But whatevs. You have defeated your opponent.
Nothing like a good fight to make you feel alive.
Ha ha! That was just the thing I needed. Nothing like a good fight when I'd stand and do nothing to make you feel alive. I have some more names for you. Matrim, Abhar, Golub. Choose one of them to punish and remind the other two why it's wisest not to cross the boss. You'll find any of them within the ring.
Alright, well, let's head down this way to the closest one. Got all the time in the world. Legendary item upgrades. Fantastic. Deed completed to the aid of Rohan, and we got a letter. Let's take a look at that letter. Is this it? Nope. I don't know where that letter went off to. Return to the depths during your captivity. Oh, that's a handy tool. Got all the prisoner stuff. You know what? It's an outfit for 3. I think we'll keep that in our inventory for now. Alright, buddy.
Morflax should have come himself and done his own dirty work.
Do you think you can defeat me? You have no chance. Morflax should have come himself and done his own dirty work.
Uh-huh. Well, clearly you don't realize that I can summon lightning.
Your time is over.
Yeah, well, that's quite the words for being on fire. Oh, hey, we got a new skill, improved burning of embers. That's awesome. We'll take that, buddy. What's this do, anyway? 10% chance to every 2 seconds. Damage over time can stack up to 3 times on a single target. Okay.
Morflax will be pleased, and when Morflax is pleased, it is good for all of us.
Yep.
You've seen the slop they feed us. The good stuff is saved for the gate guards.
There are larders in the building that line the ring, and that's where the good food is kept. The largest one is within the guardhouse, right by the entrance at the southernmost point of the ring. A set of steps that lead to the door. You've seen the slop they feed us here. The good stuff is saved for the guards at the gate, where Morflax wants some of the good stuff. And if you get it for him, he's bound to share some of it with the ones he can trust. That's me, and if you do well, maybe it's you too. So go to the larder and grab some of the good food. Don't let the gatekeepers see you within it, and bring it back to Morflax.
Alright, well, it is lighter outside, I think. Maybe. Probably not. What's it say here? Okay, it doesn't give a time. Poor goblin. You're not as strong as the Urukai.
What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything. Go back to work. Alright, well, Hairball took care of him. Okay, we're nearly at the gate. Once more. I really love what they did with Isengard. They did such a good job fleshing out this area and making it seem just like it is out of the books, and even kind of sort of like it is out of the movies. The only thing I wish they had was the actual like cinematic of Isengard flooding. Sadly, that does not exist, but you know, it's okay. Loot all of that stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. They got like the gates and then the human-sized gate. Well, that's a problem. There's just a bar floating here. I bet they never noticed that. I bet nobody ever bothered going and looking at that. Alright. Maybe not nobody, but... Anyway. Let's see if we can find this food. Well, there's a bunch of gatekeepers. Find the guardhouse and the southern gate and pick up some of the good food. I'm guessing that that would be back in here. Hopefully. Oh, hello. This is quite the store. But apparently this is the only good food. Without being seen by the gate guards. Okay. Well, here's hoping we can do this right. Da-de-da-de-da. Da-di-da-da-da. Da-di-da-da-da. Alright, I think we done did it. I think we done did it. You know, they really need to give you a speed buff every time you have a carrying thing that you need to do. What's this anyway? Fleet for food. You don't want to think of what will happen to you if you were caught with this food. You should gotta get back to Morflack, blah 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 blah. See, I wish it would just say like the passage of time is quicker or something when you're walking. Anyway.
This is much better than the slop we usually get. I like you.
Those who serve Morflack, well, are rewarded well. You did very well, little man.
Morflock is good to his friends. Just don't cross him and you'll be fine.
Keep it up, man.
You know when to do as you're told.
You aren't like the others of your kind, are you? You know to do as you're told. Odin has built many of the siege engines the old man plans to use for the war, and many are still under construction. Go to see if he has any work for you to do.
I'd like to think that if we were not given quests by all the good people, we'd just be doing quests for orcs. Because clearly we don't mind doing quests for orcs. Because, yeah, that's productive. Alright. Normally I would just speed ahead here, but I just love looking at this part of Isengard. It's just so... There's so much more detail than there had been at any other point up until after this point in the game. And they just keep adding more and more detail into places, and it's just amazing how well everything turns out. I can't wait to see how Minas Tirith looks, because that just sounds like it's going to be amazing. Alright. Luckily, they're not hostile. Just used to staying away from Morg Riders. But apparently I don't have to right now. Alright. Stay away from that Uruk there. We are nearly to completing the trivial business. Alright. Make our way around and up.
You're one of Morflock's underlings? I'd rather he left me alone.
I've got work to do, real work, and don't have time for his bluster. Most of these engines are nearly finished, man. I could use another crate of tools if you need something to keep you busy. Follow the ring wall to the north, and you'll find the crates near the anvil field by the great bellows, north of the tower.
Oh, great, we get to go north of the tower. Alright, well, I think I am going to skip ahead here. Alright, well, here are the crate of tools. Where does it want us to take them to? Oh, great, all the way back. I am so incredibly excited to be doing that. Alright, let's go back. You successfully delivered the crate of tools to Odin. Now you can once again talk with Morflack's lackey. Which apparently you need to shake the chains to do. Alright, here we go, buddy.
Wardon gave you such trivial work. Doesn't he know you belong to Morflock now?
I'm going to speak with Morflack about this. Ordon should know better than to give you such trivial business, hauling crates around. Doesn't he know you belong to Morflack now?
Alright, well, I guess we're going to return to Morflack. So let's go and do that. Alright, where are you, buddy? Haven't moved, have you?
I do not think you need a shadow any longer.
I may have been wrong about you after all. These others complain about the work they do for me, and it is only fear of my retribution that keeps them from in line. But you have served me well, and without complaint. I do not think you need a shadow any longer. You will stay in line, or you'll answer to more flak. That will be guard enough.
Tell Fosh he's to keep you busy until I send for you.
Go to the caverns and tell Flash he needs to keep you busy until I call for you. If he gives you any trouble, you come and let me know. You go to the depths by the way of the door north of the tower. Once you go down there, keep taking the sloping paths down to the center of the cavern, where Flash has his command.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the Epic Story. When we return, we will be going down into the depths of Isengard. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of the Epic Story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel, help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.